of any that's written in Nebraska. And when I first read it, I thought, this is in our Constitution? How come I didn't know about it? All persons are by nature free and independent and have certain inherent and inalienable rights. Among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, and the right to keep and bear arms for security or defense of self, family, home, and others, and for lawful common defense, hunting, recreational use, and all other lawful purposes. And strangely enough, listen, and such rights shall not be denied or infringed by the state or any subdivision thereof. To secure these rights and the protection of property, governments are instituted among people, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. Isn't that beautiful? And that's what fills my heart when I'm staying up late at night trying to plan events like this. It gives me the energy and the focus and the determination to be active. If you have an hour a month, you can be active. If you have 5 minutes in a day, you can be active. We cannot be quiet. We cannot be passive. And we certainly can't assume that those that we elect to represent us will always know exactly what we want from them. And so if you were able to come on a Sunday and spend an hour with us today, maybe you can come on a Wednesday or a Thursday when an important hearing is going on in the unicameral in front of the legislature. For instance, like the Judiciary Committee, right? One of my favorite committees to testify in front of. Great people like Senator Bob Christ, very respectable guy, very open to hearing my testimony. Senator Ernie Chambers, again, always willing to hear my point of view, and a few others. And there's like 3 or 4 of us pro 2A lobbyists and a couple citizens, and we'll present our testimony, and then we sit back and wait for the 20 or 25 folks from other organizations that are anti-gun with their long, emotional diatribes that are presenting information that is often false, if not exaggerated. And that's what our elected representatives see. They see 20 people willing to fight against firearms freedom and 4 willing to fight for it. Most of them are probably smart enough to know that there are more pro 2A people in Nebraska than anti, but not everyone's that smart. So even if you're not willing to testify, maybe you're willing to show up at the hearing and sit in the audience so I can have a friendly face to look at when Ernie's giving me some grief. Because when you sign in pro, anti, or neutral. And they'll know you're there in support of us, representing your voice in Nebraska. Thank you so much for joining us today. Please drive home safely. If you're not a member of Nebraska Firearm Owners Association, you better be by the end of the day. You go to our website, nebraskafirearms.org. Our standard membership is always free, and we're here to support you. So thank you for supporting us.